Going to get into jumping on trampolines is supposed to be fun, and it is, but one Tampa mom is warning it can also be dangerous. Kate Ellen says that her 3-year-old son broke his femur while jumping at a local trampoline park. Her Facebook post about the incident has gone viral. It's been shared more than 250,000 times. Ellen says that her toddler is going to be in a cast for another month recovering. Breaking the femur, that's all. Poor thing. Now, the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons recommends that children under the age of 6 not be allowed to go on trampolines, while the American Academy of Pediatrics advises against recreational trampoline of children of any ages. And Dr. Rachel Preddy is a pediatrician. She's over at Arnold Palmer Hospital, and we're going to talk about this for a little bit. Now, do you get a lot of trampoline injuries or no?
I mean, yeah, we definitely see them. It's definitely a common problem. You know, the biggest risk is, of course, in children under the age of 6. So, and you know, we want to...
Because they can barely walk at this point.
Right, exactly. And the body control. Right. And I think there was some concern about repetitive bouncing that's causing the injury, and it's really not that. It's just one bounce landing the wrong way, and you can fracture your femur, you know?
Now, I know that they're a lot of fun, and I know people have parties there all the time, and I don't want to diss these places because they're great. But these trampoline parks, are they any safer or as dangerous as one in the backyard?
I think a trampoline is a trampoline, and yes, you're wearing a helmet, but that doesn't really, protect you from spinal cord injuries per se. A lot of kids attempting somersaults or flips and landing unsuccessfully, can be very, very dangerous. So always with caution. There's always good supervision at these places, but there's kids there who are doing all kinds of crazy tricks, who are well trained, and then your child may think, hey, you know what, I can do that too. So just before you go into these places, make sure you have a good conversation with your kiddo. Make sure you're paying attention to what's going on. And the number one way to decrease an injury is being by yourself on the actual mat. 75% of these injuries occur when there's more than one child on the mat.
Oh, I get you.
So when you're bouncing, by yourself on the trampoline, not with anybody else on it, because that will help you.
Well, there's always a ton of people in there, and they're flying past each other. And so forth. That's you're saying that's better than being on a trampoline by yourself?
No, I'm saying being on the trampoline by yourself is safer, because it's more kids on there, the more likely an injury, knee to the face. You're going to come down. There's that double bouncing, right? So
and then the heavier kid launches the little 6-year-old right up into the air.
Right. So one kid on the mat at all times. And then home trampoline use. Making sure there's that safety net, because falling off the trampoline can always be obviously the big factor, and making sure all the protective matting around the springs on the trampoline is important too.
What would be the injury that you're the most concerned about? Because you're definitely going to get the twisted ankle.
You're going to get, and a broken femur, as terrible as it looks with that terrible cast.
That's got to be rare.
It is rare, but the biggest thing is the spinal cord injury. So if you can tell your kids, no flipping on the trampoline. And then just landing down that neck, those are terrible. So
and no helmet's going to protect you from that.
No.
They have the helmet, they have the gloves, they have the whatever. I think they also have boots that are specifically
for that.
Is that going to just an added thing, or are you just fooling
I think
yourself?
probably the boots is probably for a little bit of traction or something, but the helmet is probably to help you from hitting heads with other kids. But really, it's not going to protect the neck when you're landing the wrong way, for sure. Well, I know.
It's nerve-wracking being a parent, I tell you.
Welcome to life, right?
Yeah, I know, right? Just send them out in the world and say, don't break my heart.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's my soul. Go enjoy yourself.
Exactly. But, trampolines are in a lot of people's backyards. And, yes, the American Academy of Pediatrics recommends no trampoline use, but we want to also be reality that it's going to happen. So take the steps, one kid on the trampoline, make sure your safety net is up, and make sure your parents out there supervising. And hope that...
And if something bad happens, go see Dr. Preddy.
That's right, absolutely.
Good to see you.
Thanks, absolutely. All right, thanks, take care.
Amy?
All right, thanks, you guys.